The production department schedules the number of units for each product that your company will manufacture in the upcoming year. It starts with the marketing forecast, which represents the demand that production needs to fulfill. To meet that demand, set the production schedule, but make sure to check if there is leftover inventory that was not sold last year. Additionally, keep in mind that the true output of your production line is almost always less than the schedule, shown here as production after adjustment. The adjustments are driven in part by defects on the production line, as well as your accounts payable policy set by the finance department. The longer you take to pay for your material, the longer your suppliers take to deliver. Each product's production line has a capacity. This is the number of units that can be manufactured in 1 year using a single 8-hour shift. You can produce up to twice that amount by running a second shift. Keep in mind that second shift production yields higher labor costs. You can also buy and sell capacity. New capacity is paid for this year, but will not be available until next year. Production should be prepared to fulfill marketing's forecasts, so it's important to anticipate product demand for the future. When capacity is sold, the equipment is removed immediately and money from the sale is available right away. Production at this point will be limited to the updated capacity. You can monitor how much money is raised through the sale of excess capacity, or how much it costs to purchase additional capacity here. Selling all of a line's capacity discontinues the product. This decision should not be taken lightly and should be led by the R&D department. Any remaining inventory is sold to scrappers at 50% the cost of production. If you want to sell the inventory at full price, just sell off all but the lowest increment of capacity, which signals that you're staying in the market this year only. Companies can also increase the automation on a production line. Automation reduces the per unit labor cost of that product, but as attractive as that sounds, 2 factors should be considered. 1. Automation is expensive. You can review the cost here. 2. High automation increases the time required for R&D to reposition a product. This is because highly automated production lines have more machines that need to be retooled to produce the updated specs. Changes in automation take a full year to complete. Unlike reducing capacity, which raises cash, reducing automation requires a retooling cost. It doesn't make sense to pay money to make your production line less efficient. Investments in capacity and automation purchases have a ceiling. Each year, the max investments limit will tell you how much you can spend. Production should always align its capacity levels with marketing's forecasts, and it must notify finance if it decides to purchase capacity and automation. Good luck!